There's a new smartphone in town that can click some good selfies, and the handset is Vivo V7. This is the younger sibling of the original Vivo V7 Plus, which was launched in September 2017 in the Indian market, and this handset has been priced at Rs 18,990 and it will be available at retail stores across the country by November 25th. However, you can also pre-book the smartphone on Flipkart by November 20th. I am Rohit Arora from Gizbot, and this is the unboxing and first impressions of Vivo V7, a smartphone for selfie lovers. So let's get started. So guys, here we have the box of the Vivo V7. Let's just find out what we have in the package of the smartphone. So here we have the phone itself, Vivo V7, and as you can see, it says that the smartphone has a 24 megapixel front camera, a full view display, 4 GB of RAM, 32 GB of internal storage and 16 megapixel rear camera. Then we have a SIM card ejector tool, quick start guide, and a transparent silicone case to protect the smartphone from accidental damages. This is how it looks on the smartphone. Okay, and then we have a power adapter in the package. You also get a micro USB cable. The smartphone does not ship with the Type-C port, so you get the standard micro USB cable. And then you also have a standard pair of earphones in the package. So you get almost everything that you would expect from a smartphone in today's time. Now let's come back to the smartphone to find out what Vivo V7 has to offer at a price point of Rs 18,990. So I have with me the matte black variant, which really looks appealing and is a much better looking handset when you compare it with the champagne gold color that you can also buy from the market at a price point of Rs 19,000. So at the rear side we have a fingerprint scanner, a 16 megapixel camera with a flashlight. The smartphone is quite ergonomic and can be easily used with one hand. If you are not fond of big screen devices, then Vivo V7 will definitely please you, and because it can be easily used with one hand without any problems. The front of the smartphone has a 5.7-inch screen with the latest and taller 18:9 aspect ratio. The screen is quite bright and can be used in outdoors. However, the resolution can be a problem for some users who really like to watch videos and play graphical intensive games, because this only comes with a 720p resolution, unlike most of the smartphones that now offers you a 1080p screen. Talking about the storage, the smartphone has 32 GB of internal storage that can be expanded via hybrid SIM card slot, which is placed on the left side of this smartphone, and on the right side we have the volume rockers and power button. At the bottom you have the micro USB charging port, a mono speaker unit, a microphone and a 3.5mm headphone jack. The main highlight of the smartphone, I would say, is the 24 megapixel front camera, which can click some excellent selfies. I'll show you a camera sample. So this is the self-portrait that I captured from the 24 megapixel front camera. So this is the standard selfie and this is the bokeh selfie. As you can see, the smartphone can create bokeh effect. The background has been blurred out, so you can capture some bokeh images with just one tap with the bokeh mode turned on. And then you have the standard selfie. A couple of modes and filters are also provided. So here we have a total of 9 filters in the package, more than 9 I would say. And then here we have the 16 megapixel rear camera output. I'll just take a shot for you. The camera is quite snappy and does not waste any time in capturing a shot. The detailing is quite good from the 16 megapixel rear camera, and it uses an f2.0 aperture. I have to evaluate the smartphone's camera performance in low light, so you can check the camera's performance in our detailed review of the smartphone in the coming week. Here we have some more modes. You get Ultra HD, you get slow motion, you get time lapse, you also get a professional mode. So the smartphone is definitely built around the camera, and if you really like to capture selfies, then this handset can be a good smartphone for you, because as you can see, the image output from the 24 megapixel front camera is really good. And here you have the normal picture, here you have the face beauty. You can also capture group selfie. Besides, you also have the portrait mode, which I have just turned on. So as you can see, the smartphone has blurred out the background, and here the subject is in focus. So lots of filters, modes and effects are provided with the 24 megapixel front and the 16 megapixel rear camera. Talking about the processor, the smartphone runs on Snapdragon 450 entry level chipset, which can again be a problem for some users who really like to push their handset to extreme limits. But if you are in the market to buy a smartphone just for the selfies and to post them on Snapchat, Instagram and other social platforms, then yeah, Vivo V7 can be a good option for you. As far as battery is concerned, the smartphone has a 3000 mAh battery unit, and I suppose it will easily last a day because it has to support an entry level 450 chipset from Snapdragon and a HD screen. So this was pretty much everything about Vivo V7. The highlight points are its design. It's quite ergonomic and can be used with one hand. The selfie camera clicks excellent images. The rear camera is also quite capable, and the handset can easily last a day with moderate usage. We will evaluate the smartphone's multitasking performance, processing performance and other performance in the coming week in our full review. So you just saw the first impressions and unboxing of Vivo V7. Do subscribe our Gizbot YouTube channel for the latest videos in the world of technology. This is Rohit Arora signing off. Have a good day.